Hi. Two. Hey, everybody, if anybody's actually here yet, hello. I hope that this actually works. And to be quite honest with you, I'm not sure if it will or not. So hopefully anybody who wants to come over here will find a way to get over here. Let me see if it's going to work. Maybe I should be trying to share this. Yeah, let me try to share it. I feel like I didn't share this correctly. Hi. Share in a group. All right. So I said share in a group and see, do I have any participants yet? So bad at this. Okay. Hello, anybody who actually makes it here. Let's start lighting some candles. Let's get this party started. Let's see, I'm going to check my Facebook group and see if anybody is able to actually jump onto this live. Hope somebody can actually find it. Let's see if we get any participants. So exciting. See people commenting. Oh, somebody liked it. Let's see. Will you actually make it onto this live? Wait, is someone actually here? Or is it? No, that's just me. I was all excited. I thought somebody actually made it. I'm really excited to see if anybody can actually make it onto this live. Hello, anybody who's here? This does not seem to be working. Oh, somebody's actually here. Michelle. Oh my God, somebody made it. I'm so excited. It's the first time I've ever done a YouTube live, and I had no idea how this was going to work. Oh my gosh, more people. Yay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hello, John123. Hello yourself. And I see apparently one other person or possibly two other people, but I can't tell who it is yet. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me, coming on over here to YouTube and bearing with my experimental YouTube live. So, yeah, you guys just want to chill with me for a second. I'm going to light a candle. And if anybody has a question that they would like me to draw a card on, that they want some guidance on, Krista, you made it. Yay, we made it. Yeah, that was not exactly easy, but we did it. We did it. So, all right, everybody. So, yeah, go ahead. How's everybody doing on our 8 millionth week of quarantine? I feel like it's been that long. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like this is like the only life I've ever known. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it hard to believe that even, was it a month ago or was it like 2 months ago? Things were just kind of normal. Hi, Tiger. How are you? Hi. Yeah, first time for me live on YouTube as well. So thank you guys for bearing with me. So guys, anybody want to start us off with a question? Relationship question, healing requests. I think what I'm going to do is start by misting our environment with my sage lavender spray, which kind of gets everything flowing for me. All right. Yeah, Krista, I feel you. I'm feeling very stuck too. Yeah, Michelle, you definitely can. Let's get a general read. So let's start. Would you guys breathe with me for a second and just get kind of tuned in to each other? I'm going to do my usual breathing pattern, which is in for 4, hold for 3, out for 4, hold for 3. And I'm going to do it 3 times. But you guys do whatever feels best to you. And that's what I'm going to do. I felt a lot of tension go just with that. Okay. Hi to everybody, anybody who came in while I was breathing. So, okay, Michelle. So let's start with you, my dear. General read. You see, I'm feeling a tarot card from you for you from the Fae and Fern deck, and I just want to show you what these cards look like. They're really cute. They're really cartoony. Like, I just really like them. They're all sort of pink and purple tones. Like, they look like a sunset. They really speak to me. Even though they are a bit childish, I don't care. I'm a bit childish too, so it's okay. So this reading is for Michelle Dufresne. Is that how you say your name, Michelle? Dufresne? Dufresne? Okay. General read for you. I can tell you the Page of Cups came up as the card I showed as an example. Not that that's going to be your card, but just that since the Page of Cups came up for you, it might be worth noting that someone might be acting a little bit immaturely with you in love right now. Somebody's acting a little bit, not childish, but they're just kind of uncertain and doesn't want to make up their mind. And, that's what that Page of Cups is. Page of Cups, well, it can also be like a puppy love energy that somebody comes in hard and, they don't know what they're doing, but they're just like, yes, I'm in love with you. Like, it's a very Romeo and Juliet kind of love. Thanks, John. So, Michelle, but that was not your card even. That was just something that showed up in the deck that I felt like telling you about. So, Six of Wands. This is a great card because it means you're going to get recognized for your achievements. That's something you've been working on, something you've been trying to manifest in your life, that you've been putting a lot of effort in, like something that I feel is part of your mission work, even though you don't know it. This is something that you are going to start to get a lot of recognition for. That it's something that you already take a lot of your self-worth from, but which is good because it's a very good thing. It's a very good service that you're doing, but it's something that now the world is starting to appreciate. That, everybody's starting to see you and how talented you are and this great work you're doing. Oh, finally it focuses on the card. Yay. So yeah, this is great because it's just like a card of like, look, he's all happy, he's doing his job, and like the world celebrates him. He's getting his accolades. So yeah, that's where you are, Michelle. You're going to be getting accolades for something, and they're well deserved. All right, Miss Krista with a general read. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got for you, Miss Krista. Yeah, I would like to get that card, Michelle. Publicly recognized and celebrated. Like, sounds good. Like, not that we should be an ego, that we should worry too much about what other people think, but it's definitely always nice. Like, if you're doing good work, if you're doing your mission work, for people to recognize it, it just feels really good. And I think we all appreciate that. We all like that. But yeah, whatever you're doing, Michelle, it's good work and it's going to get noticed. If not already, I feel like it's already started. So this is for Krista. Wow, a lot of cups energy, guys. You guys are in love. So for Krista, I'm going to show you both of these that came up. Knight of Cups and Ace of Cups. Wow, Krista. So Knight of Cups is the way he's different from the Page is that Knight of Cups comes in real strong and he's real direct, whereas Page is a little bit unsure. He's a little bit like, oh, I've never been in love. I don't know what to do. But the Knight of Cups comes on strong. Yeah, right. And then you got the Ace of Cups too, which tells me this is a very good love, very joyful. Krista, so my friend, who's also a reader, I mean, she's somebody I know from like YouTube and Facebook and stuff, but, I like to think of her as a friend. Her name's Jillian, and she goes by the name The Luna Nate on Facebook, and she's got does really cool readings and ASMR. She said something really that stuck with me the other day, that when the knight comes up in your reading, like the knights are hot. Like it's going to be a hot guy coming through for you. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling. Like Ace of Cups is just emotional fulfillment. So this knight means business. Like he's not just here, for nothing. Like he means business, whoever this is. And he's ready to bring some joy and some fulfillment into your life. Like he's not just fooling around. Like the Page of Cups, I feel like he wants to bring emotional fulfillment and joy, but he doesn't quite know how to do it. And but the Knight of Cups, he knows how to do it. He's been around the block a few times. He's more seasoned than the Page. So really. So if it's two, then one could be representing the ace, and one could be represented by the ace, and one could be represented by the knight. So one could be the how shall I say it, the more primal aspect of love, and the other one could be the more like emotional fulfillment, joy aspect of love. I don't know. That's a nice problem to have, Krista. It's a very nice problem to have. So let me see. I feel like there was another comment down here and I can't find it. So sorry, guys. I don't know. But anyway, anybody else got a question, something I can read on for them? Okay, Tiger Dragon JK would like to know, may I ask what to expect in my love life? All right, let's find out. Yeah, I would like to know this situation, Krista. Lucky you, girl. So yeah, let's see what's going on in Tiger's love life here. And the way I shuffle, guys, if you're not familiar with my readings, is I just kind of go through the deck. These are all face down until I get to the one that feels right for you. So this is for Tiger, and this is about love life. 4 of Wands. Okay, so 4 of Wands is the card of being safe at home, which I think we all know that that we're all safe at home right now. This is a card of not much going on, not able to go out, not able to really like make the moves that you want to make right now in your love life. Like this is kind of a card of just being a little bit stuck. I mean, you're not in an unhappy situation, but there's not a lot of movement right now. Just kind of you're relatively content where you are, but you would like some things to happen, and they're not able to right now because we're all stuck at home, unfortunately. That's the messages that I'm getting, that the thing that is preventing you from manifesting what you want and for these things coming through, this is purely circumstantial. This is because we're all just kind of stuck. We're waiting for the situation to get better. We're waiting for the world to right itself, is what I'm getting. And while we're doing that, we're all trying to do a lot of growth, support each other, help each other out, and that's where we are. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lot of movement on this situation right now. And it's not because of you or any particular person. It's just because that's the way things are. Like no movement for anybody right now. Now, John, let's see. John 123 Spotify. Please tell me, the girl I liked once is coming to my mind. What does it mean? Does she like me? Well, John, a lot of times when that happens, the reason behind it is because the person is thinking of you. I feel like the two of you had some unfinished business. The first thing I thought of when I was reading your comment is that part of the situation between the two of you, it ended rather abruptly, I want to say, before one of you was ready, at least before one of you was ready. Okay. Hi, Meredith. How are you? Yeah, but let's see what the cards say, John, about this situation. Is she thinking about you? Well, you know what? Before we do a card, since we haven't done pendulum yet today, let's do the pendulum. And guys, for me, the pendulum, when it swings this way, that's yes. when it swings that way, that's no. So, all right, John, so is she thinking about you? Going in a big circle, which tells me she's trying not to think too much about you, but is not succeeding. It's going to change to yes. I can feel it. Okay. Yeah, John, she's trying to resist. She's trying to stay out of your energy right now. She's trying not to think about you. I feel like she thinks it's wrong to be thinking about you. She may either be involved in another relationship or she has recently left another relationship. The message I'm getting for you, John, is that she thinks that you're completely done with her, that you've got no interest in her, is what I'm hearing. I don't think that's necessarily true, but I think that's what she thinks. A lot of times people, when a situation ends like that, and they've got some self-worth issues and fear of abandonment issues, they tend to start thinking like, no, that person figured out what a terrible person I am and they never want to see me again, and they hate me and they don't want to talk to me, and it's all mental. It's not anything that's actually true. It's just this is the fear talking, and that's where I feel like she is. But I feel like you wouldn't mind hearing from her and you want at least some closure, but I feel like if circumstances were right, you would want more. Let's see. Let me ask about the potential with this girl. Her name is Michael, or her name is Michaela? Michael? Let me see. What's the potential for this girl with John? Okay. King of Swords. So I feel like this represents how you were in the relationship. You were the King of Swords, where King of Swords is very masculine, like kind of serious energy. Like you didn't really show her a lot of your emotional body, of yourself sometimes. Like you kept your cards pretty close to the chest with her. So if you were the King of Swords, I feel like the potential is now for you to make the journey to the King of Cups, that you could open up, that you could really share your soul with someone, is what I'm hearing. And that's not how it was back when the relationship was going on. I feel like you withheld things. Michelle. I feel like you withheld things a little bit, but now you have the potential to change that now. You've grown enough that you could show up differently in this relationship, is what I'm hearing. Okay. All right, guys. Anybody else for a card or a yes or no? I saw some new person just got here. We were not in a relationship. Okay. I feel like there was a lot held back from her, is what I'm feeling in that situation, John. That Tracy, hello. How you doing, my darling? How does RJ feel about me and this connection right now? I kind of went off on him yesterday on hoping nothing has changed. That's so funny you should say that, because a lot of people are in that going off on somebody energy right now, including myself. I ended up sending a lot of messages the other day and deleting them before the person saw them, because that's just how mature I am. But yeah, like a lot of people are in that energy of just like letting everything out. You're welcome, John. My pleasure. A lot of people are in that energy of just letting everything out, and like in a kind of like harsh way, like harsher than they've ever shown up before. Like that's how I was. Like I was showing up like harsh and just very like, this is what you do, and you do the whole thing, you do this thing every time and it never works. Like, just very like, whoa. But then the message that a lot of us who are divine feminine are getting, yeah, no doubt he pushed you to it. The messages that the divine feminine are getting right now is, it's a lot of, you catch more flies with honey than you do with vinegar. Like a lot more like, you you've got to present yourself in such a nurturing way, and that's hard to do all the time because sometimes you just don't feel like that. Sometimes you just get sick of the bullshit, you know, like you're just ready for things not to be like that anymore, and you just get really frustrated. And that's definitely the energy people are in right now. Well, let's see. I think RJ knows you well enough to know that there's love there, though. That's what I'm hearing, that he feels love there. Okay, Seven of Swords. Yeah, so this is definitely a conflict card. Seven of Swords is a card of abandoning ship, like just deciding that you're done with the situation, that it's too bad, like there's no saving it. Like there's no getting this situation back. And I feel like that's where maybe RJ feels like you are right now. He feels like you're kind of done with him. I feel like he feels like, you know, if you were that honest, like he's like, well, if that's true, she feels that way about me, then why would she want to be with me? Like I feel like he's in a very defensive energy right now. Yeah, Krista, I'll do another one because I'm going to go to a half an hour. So I will definitely can do another one for you. But yeah, Tracy, I'm feeling like, you know what, before we move on from you, Tracy, no, don't feel bad because I feel like it's stuff he needed to hear. I feel like he has pushed you and pushed you and pushed you. And sometimes standing up for yourself, finally standing up for yourself is what, you know? Like that what finally gets the person, even if it results in separation for a little bit, it kind of gets the person to finally realize like, yeah, I've treated this person like shit, you know, like I've treated them terribly. Let me, you know, and they're important to me and I shouldn't have done that. At least that's ideally that's the message I would like to give to a lot of the divine masculines right now, to realize what they've done. Yeah. Okay, so the card that came up, Tracy, for the you and RJ situation is, look, there you both are. It's always tea time. So eternity, endless moments, and repetition. So I feel like you guys have the same argument over and over again, which is very true of many of us in this situation. Hi, Simone. Nice to meet you. But yeah, I feel like the nature of this argument is something that has come up so many times before for the two of you. Like this is an energy that you two have been in many, many times before. But the one positive about, well, not just one positive, but a positive about this card is that you're starting to realize that there's repetition here and that it's a problem that's got to have to be solved, that you guys are going to have to really look at this problem. And I think you're going to start coming up with some new ways to solve it, that you're going to like new solutions, new strategies are going to present themselves for this. And eternity, that says to me that the two of you don't have a lot of luck getting away from each other. Like you two are pulled back always, I feel. Yep, that sounds familiar. She says, yes, he does nothing. He gives me nothing at all. And the few things I do ask, he gives excuses on why he can't do it. Yeah, it's the divine masculine all over. Okay. Thank you, Tiger. I painted that wall myself when we moved in here. It's got some, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got some texture on the top with like some different colors. My webcam doesn't show it too well. Okay. Meredith, it sounds like you're doing good. She says, I don't even know what to ask. Work is steady. Finances are okay as long as I work. Love life is non-existent, and I do not want to know what the twin flame is up to. Well, that is a good energy to be in. But here, I'm going to draw a card for you anyway. Yeah, I feel like that's where a lot of people are right now. Just kind of like, yeah, things are okay. Like I think everybody's in a not a stuck energy, but almost just kind of a waiting energy right now, like waiting for the world to be normal again and things to go back to normal. And like just everything's changed so quickly. So, all right, Meredith, this is going to be for you. I wonder what will happen next. Ready for adventure, precipice of change, and pause before action. This is funny because in a reading the other day, I got this card called Threshold, which this card really reminds me of. I feel like this waiting energy is because we're all on the threshold of something really, really big. Bye, Tracy. Yeah, like this says basically, yeah, nothing's happening right now, but this is just kind of a waiting. This is a waiting period. This is a calm before the storm, hopefully, but it'll be a nice storm. Like this is what we get right before our period of ascension. Like, you know, we're just kind of all in this, you know, whatever waiting energy, not much happening, but it's not going to be forever. Something's going to start happening soon. Krista asked me another question here. So what are you supposed to do in this situation? I was minding my own business and now I'm just thrown off by these two. Oh no, let's see. Are you blowing up Krista's phone? See what we're gonna do here. Doesn't help us. Curiouser and curiouser, discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. Yeah, that is weirdness for them to show up so quickly for you like that, like out of nowhere. Let's see. So yeah, all right. Thank you, cards. There's weirdness there, but let's draw a tarot and see what we got. This is for Krista. These are like very on the nose messages, which are telling us absolutely nothing. Two of Swords. So you will need to make a choice. Two of Swords. Yeah, so this just tells me that they pretty much are both equally in the running right now, and you're not sure who. I feel like they're different. They're very different types of individuals. Like it's not like the same guy twice for sure. They're very different types of people, and you're just kind of not sure what you're going to do at this point. I'm curious to ask the pendulum. Let's see. This direction is going to be bachelor number 1. I want to know who you think of as bachelor number 1, and this one's going to be bachelor number 2. So you get straight in your head, Krista, who is bachelor number 1 and who is bachelor number 2, and we're going to see who the pendulum says is right for you right now. 2. It immediately started saying 2, but only you can identify who they are. So yeah, it said whoever you were thinking of when I said bachelor number 2, that's who the pendulum says is right for you. Let me see here. Sorry, guys, I'm just scrolling down. Thank you. I love those cards too. Yeah, it is. It's mass awakening activation. And I think we're all just kind of like in shock right now is what it is. Yeah, hi, Divine Pisces. You can ask a question. You're next on my list. Sorry, guys. It took me forever to scroll down. I don't know why I was scrolling like really quickly. But yeah, please do. Divine Pisces says, am I going to jail anytime soon? Yeah, man, I don't get that question a lot, but let's find out. Let's see. I hope not. I hope it's a no. All right, so this is for Divine Pisces. This is a yes answer, and this going this way, side to side, is a no answer. So let's see. Will Divine Pisces be going to jail anytime soon? Spinning in a circle, so it's uncertain, but I feel like it's going more towards the no movement. So things are going to be uncertain for a while, Divine Pisces, but then it's going to be a no. Thank goodness it's going to be a no. Yeah. So yeah, my pendulum just wants to swing that way. All right, guys. So it's been just about a half an hour. I just wanted to do this as an experiment. You are welcome, Krista. And thanks, guys, for bearing with me for my first time I ever tried this on YouTube, because I normally do it right on the Facebook page. So unless there are any other quick questions. Oh, Simone, can you draw a card? Yeah, and this will be the last one. So Simone says, can you please draw a card about love? I'm currently single, attempting to move on from someone. Yeah, let's do that. And then I'm going to end this for now, guys. Like I said, this was just kind of my experiment to see if I could do these on YouTube and how it would work out. Okay. Okay. 8 of Cups is for Simone. Hi, Susanna. You came right as we're about to end. So 8 of Cups is the card for you, Simone. Sorry, got my names confused there. So the 8 of Cups is, some people say the 8 of Cups is one of the only negative cup cards, but I don't believe that. I don't think there's anything negative about this card. What the 8 of Cups is all about is giving up something of the past, and I feel like this is your previous relationship, to move on to something better. And see how our little pumpkin dude is going from this dark, like, abandoned house here. He's gone from this old, decrepit house to this really pretty new house, and it's smaller. It's not quite as grand a home, but it's in much better shape. It's all lit up. It's warm, and the moon is shining over it. So I feel like, this was a good move to end this other relationship, even though I feel that it was really painful for you. But you're going to something better. When this card comes up, it means you're going to something better. Divine Pisces, I actually answered your question earlier. I swung the pendulum for you, and it said no, that you will not go to jail. It said that things will be uncertain for a while, but you will not end up going to jail. So no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But yeah, Simone, this is definitely confirmation that you did the right thing in ending that relationship. That you're going to be going to this. You're going to be going to something better. And the fact that it's a smaller house tells me that it might not be somebody that you're super think is a candidate for you at first. Like, it might be somebody that normally you wouldn't consider. But keep your eyes open, because there's a really, really good relationship on the horizon for you. And it might be somebody that's not your usual type. Might be somebody totally different than who you would normally go out with, but keep your mind open. Oh, thank you, Susanna. That was nice of you to say. Like I said, this is just kind of my experiment, because I usually do these on Facebook in my group, and I've never tried to do it on YouTube before. So it's kind of a cool little experiment for me. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me and bearing with me, learning how to do it on YouTube and all that good stuff. And I will be doing another one soon. And oh, hi, Patricia. You jumped in right as I'm ending. So I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, I will be doing another one soon. And feel free, anybody who's in my group, the Love Divine, a place for soulmates and twin flames on Facebook, feel free to ask a question there, and I will pull more cards as the week goes on for you. And all right, bye, guys. Hope everybody's doing okay, and I hope to see you soon.